and I are at the very front of the property, and what we're going to do now is we're going to start walking up this property, showing you guys a lot of the stuff that's been done and chatting with you guys about some of the things that we still need to do.
Oh yeah.
So let's start now.
Let's get her done.
As you guys can tell, we are at the front entrance to our property.
Oh yeah.
We actually have a mailbox now, which is super exciting. Check that out, guys. Definitely go check out where, Gary?
Country Road Kier. They've got a whole build and a whole video about how we did it, and I'm happy we got a mailbox.
It's a really good video, guys. If you guys have not known, Country Road Cure, they are living with us on this property as well. They are co-owners in this property. And on days when we are not posting videos, Country Road Cure is posting videos. So make sure you're subscribed over there, and then you can get all of the SLR, CRC that you want, scratch all the itches and all that good stuff. So go ahead and check them out and watch them. Watch their videos. So first up on this little walk, we are on the driveway. You can see their driveways right here, all the work that they did for us. It's holding up pretty good.
Oh yeah, I'm really liking it. As soon as we get that other rock on here, it's gonna look like
a road.
Actual road.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, all that big rock is now sinking in, and now this ground is rock hard when it's raining, and you can get up and down and get wherever you need on this property. So
you'll see over to your right here, all of these downed logs and all these downed trees. This is some of the stuff that they had to push out of the way so they could make this road. This is some of the stuff that we have got to clear up, guys.
So they had to widen this road quite a bit to be able to give us this road that we have right now, because it was a very tight, narrow spot.
So you can see over here too, more downed trees, more things pushed out of the way. Over here too. We've got a lot of work when it comes to cleaning up just the road by itself. But I know one day at a time we're gonna get it. Right here is our culvert, and it's holding up, yeah, it's holding up excellent. The water's flowing in it beautifully. It's very nice, very peaceful. It's a very nice and peaceful spot. But as we continue to come up, you will keep seeing, we just have so much downed trees, guys. Like, there's a ton of downed trees everywhere.
That's a big one, dude.
That is a big one.
I'm excited about that. We can turn that into something. It's all up off the ground too, which is nice.
Yeah.
It's drying out nice.
Just look at the root system on that guy. That guy is freaking huge. I know that like doing videos sometimes doesn't do it justice, but here, Gary, come here and hold this. So I'm a tall girl, I'm 5'8", and this thing is like basically as big as I am.
That's taller.
So that just kind of puts it into perspective on how large these root systems are. It's not like something that is, you know, tiny. It's a big, big root system, guys. And we got trees like this all over the property, so we're gonna have to be out here chopping and pulling. Biggie is gonna be getting put to work, and I know that this is gonna make some great cutting wood, some not just firewood. This particular tree can be used for building materials, so we're definitely gonna try to salvage all of the building materials that we can, as well as, you know, make the firewood with the extras. So
oh yeah. Oh yeah, that's a big one. Oh, we got a deer track right there. Deer, 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 yeah. I want to say that they were heading that way. I want to say that it points.
I think you're right.
Heading this way. Probably going up to the blackberries.
Probably.
We got deer on the property.
There was deer on the property when we brought, when we had the big family convoy going. I'd seen a deer on the property. I seen a whitetail, so I know that they are out here.
Well, they're all over the place. They just like to hide and be mysterious. You just gotta find them.
Hide and seek. So look at that. We still got all those branches and stuff we gotta clear up.
A lot of branches over this way.
This
Bigger trees.
Here, we gotta clear up.
Oh yeah. a big old pine.
Up here too, going all the way up this way.
Oh.
This is something that really excites me, guys, because when we first came back to the property and we were moving our first load here, you could hear the disappointment in our voice when we were like, oh, they chopped down all the blackberries. Check out these blackberries and how much they have grown. It is amazing out here how fast everything grows in this beautiful climate. So check it out, guys. Now, I'm not seeing any berries or berry sprouts or anything on any of these guys yet, so I know it's going to take a few more months of growing. But I remember when we first came out here and we were riding on the quad with the real estate agent gal, we were just picking them straight off the vine and eating them, so it won't be long now. You excited about that? The blackberry pies, the jams. Maybe make us some wine. I don't know if we will actually get blackberries to pop out because they were all just mowed down, but I'm hopeful. I mean, they're growing again, so that's half the battle.
Like, they grew a lot real quick.
Super quick.
You
So.
don't see that in the desert.
No, in the desert, these have been dead long time ago. So we are at the fork in the road where the driveway goes up and loops around. As you can see through the trees, there is Camp Life set up right there, the blue tarp right there, or the blue tent, I should say. That's where the well is, and that's Camp Life, and etc., etc. So we are gonna actually walk you up this way because we believe our houses are gonna be this way. So let's get to keep walking.
Oh yeah. Crossing over that second culvert.
Yeah, and it's holding up really well too.
This one's holding up really well. The other one down there is too, but this guy doesn't even look like it's been, I don't know, phased in any which way, shape, or form.
Nope, it's doing good.
I like it. I like it.
And yeah, guys, just along the entire road is all these downed trees. I don't know if you've ever noticed it before in our videos, but now that I'm pointing it out, maybe you'll notice it. But all of these downed trees are things that we need to be removing and work that we've got to do. So
Bring it up so we can see all the slithering things, you know.
Oh yes.
That's my biggest worry with kids, is those while they're running around playing. And they love riding their bikes up and down this road, so.
Now look how pretty this is, guys. This is the going to the left of the driveway, the circle driveway. It comes up. It's very steep, I will say that, but it's beautiful. Tree canopy. It's nice and shaded. It's beautiful.
Makes walking up here really nice right now.
Yeah.
It's humid.
It's so humid. We are very hot. We are very, very hot. And it's comparable to the desert, I would say. It's just wetter. Like the heat, the way that the heat feels, how hot it is, it feels the same amount of hot. It's just a wet hot over here instead of a dry hot.
It's like being in a pool 24/7.
Yeah.
I mean, that's basically what it is, I feel like.
I'm wet.
I'm wet.
So we got right here kind of to the top-ish part of the driveway. I'll turn you around. You can see right here was where Gary's tool shed is. The other two, I guess, tents that we set up, the trampoline and Camp Life, etc. So this is the path that we've been working on and clearing out. Country Road Cure has been helping out a lot with this. Roxanne's been just a raking fool, and she's been raking everything up, and it looks very nice. So you can see we got the path going from here to the back end of our camp area, and we did this for a reason. We wanted to have a nice clear path, so when we are done with work for the day, as in working on our homes, we can just walk right across the way and go to our camp home while we're building. You know, we're trying to think of two different things, which is camp life and then the home life. But you're not going to have the home life if you don't have a good camp life. It kind of goes hand in hand together. So across from this pathway, you'll see there's kind of a mound already. That's from when they were knocking everything over and making this road for us. But right in that direction, that's where we're thinking about building our home.
So you can see right here is like the top of the hill type thing, where that mound is. That's basically the peak. Well, over here, it's sort of leveled out all the way over this way until about right around where that oak tree is right there. And then it starts going really steep. Same thing, once you get past a little bit going that way, it's steep. So we've got right around almost close to about 2 acres in this area that we'd be able to do and make it to where that's our housing sites. And it's really, really nice, honestly. It's already pretty flat, but it's thick.
It's very thick.
It's thick.
Let's go show you some thickness.
I don't want.
Well, I don't
want to get ticks again.
I got my tick spray on.
Me.
I was smart. Doesn't mean I won't catch any though. All right, so we're gonna take you around this side because this is kind of the walkable side where it's not as thick, but it is thick still. So we're gonna take you around over here. Here is the tool shed, chicken plucker, and yeah. So there's already kind of a little path going this way. The kids have been using this back area as their secret hideout. And you could see they even put their own twigs and things out to make their own path, which is really cute. But if you go in this way, basically what's on the left over here is going to be cleared out, not 100%. We're gonna leave all the big vegetation and trees, but all this little nasty brush and vines and all that, that's gotta go. So we're gonna clear a lot of this out. Once it's cleared out and more opened up, we'll be able to get an exact idea on where we want to put the house exactly, and we'll know more. That clearing out is actually scheduled on the books. We hired Walter and his construction crew, the same dudes that did the road for us, to come out and use their heavy machinery and like brush hog this all out and clear it all out for us. So that's happening in like the next week. Stay tuned.
We'll be right around like down here, maybe a little further, all the way back, except for maybe about 20 feet from the fence line. So that way we can have a nice buffer in between the actual property line, and then all the way up that way as much as we can. We might do that all the way through the road and just take out all the little brush, so that way we can at least walk.
So the brush that we're talking about, like
all of us,
this tree right here may or may not go. For instance, I'm just using this one as an example because you could see the thickness of it. Like, it's skinny, but it's not super skinny, whereas this little guy right here is super skinny. So this one would definitely go. So we are gonna have them brush hog through all this. They're gonna get rid of all of these. Look at all that muck. I mean, just all the vines, all this stuff in here. It's very hard. You can't even really walk through this, guys. It's very hard. But looking at the ground, if you were just down here looking at it, it's pretty level. This is already a pretty level spot. So once it is cleared out and once it is done, it's gonna make for a really nice home site. So that's kind of what we're thinking. And then as well as right here, let me get out a little bit. You could see, maybe not on the GoPro, but you could see the mountain right here. And so if our house is faced in this direction, we'd have that beautiful mountain view. And once a lot of this is cleared out, I really think that we'll be able to see it a lot better. Be able to see the views that we want. We'll be able to know exactly where the house is gonna go and all that stuff.
Yep.
So I know a question you guys are really wondering, what kind of house are we gonna be building? Care to answer them, Gary?
We're gonna be building a cabin.
I'm gonna have a nice cabin in the woods, guys.
With the wood prices and everything else, we're gonna need to get a sawmill.
Yeah.
And with all these nice pines, thick, beautiful, good pines.
Yes, they're everywhere.
we could build a house real quick with all these pines. To be quite honest, like look at this pine right here.
I know, it's beautiful.
Look how long and straight that board is. Same thing with like all the ones that we've got around in this area. It's just like there's 5 of them. Oh, sorry. It's like 5 or 6 of them right here. I was just like, okay, yeah, I can easily make a couple of 16s. I can easily make a 32 out of that one. 32 out of that one if I need it. Like, we got the wood.
So now that you guys know that we're going to be building a cabin, I will let you guys know that it is not going to be some big giant cabin, right? We're trying to go smaller, we're trying to go simple, and our long-term goal is to be self-sufficient. So although we will have power to actually do all the buildings, as soon as we get the foundations in, as soon as Country Road Cure gets his foundation in for his home, which you have to go over to his channel to see what his home is going to be all about and how they're going to be building it and everything. But as soon as their foundation is in, we're going to be getting the power turned on, and then we don't have to run the generators, and we will be using regular electricity to do our build. Yes. Now, once our build is done, we will be using solar and renewable energies. That's what Gary and I would like to do.
Yes.
That's our long-term goal, but we're not going to be switching to the solar and renewable energies until our home is built. We got to make sure we have enough money. We got to make sure we have enough of everything before we go ahead and make the switch. Yeah. So I'm sorry if that hurts y'all's feelings. That's just what we're doing. Another thing that's actually really cool about our home build is we will be building a basement. And so the very first thing that we're going to have to build for our cabin is going to be the basement. Yep. Now, a basement will also double up as a storm shelter. So
I'll make sure of it.
We're really putting a lot of thought into this. I really would like to use the basement as a root cellar as well. So that way all of the garden goods and whatnot can be stored down there and be kept fresh, and it would be right there inside the home, so I don't have to walk, you know, forever to go get a piece of produce that I want for cooking meals and whatnot. So we are putting a lot of thought and work into this. I hope that you guys like the ideas, and we will continue to speak more about it as far as showing you guys different diagrams and things as they become ready. But right now, that's pretty much the only information that we want to share at this time. Gonna have a basement, gonna probably be milling our own lumber, and it's gonna be a cabin. So,
yep.
Yeah. Hope you guys are excited for all of that. I know I am. I'm super excited.
I'm excited. It's just a lot of work. It's a lot. And I just can't wait for them to clear this so I have an idea.
Yeah.
That is my biggest, we can't do anything.
No,
we can't have any idea of exactly on anything except for me and Melanie can start writing down on paper what we want. So
yes.
That's basically all we can do right now. So I'm just like sort of get it clear. Come on guys, come on over and clear this.
Well, they are going to be clearing here probably in the next week, maybe 10 days. They should start the clearing process for us. So stay tuned for that, guys.
Excited.
I know you guys had a lot of questions as well in regards to Country Road Cure's home and their home build. You got to go over to their channel to find out all the information about them, but I will tell you that we will have 2 different homes. Yes. We are not living in one big home. We are going to have 2 different homes. Yes. And we're going to be sharing like a yard, and we're going to be right next to each other. So that way, you know, as we get older or whatever, our homes are together, but there will be that space in between, so that way we don't feel like we're on top of each other. Just continue to watch our channel, guys. Continue to be a part of the journey, and you'll find out more details as they become available.
Oh yeah.
And if you guys haven't yet, subscribe, because yeah,
it's gonna get awesome.
It helps.
Crazy.
It helps us out a lot, more than you know.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm roasting. You guys see all the sweat coming off me. I just took a shower and my hair is soaking wet back here.
That's wet. I need to almost like go jump in the creek or something.
Yeah.
Like honestly.
It's about that time.
Turn on the well and just.
Oh. So guys, that's pretty much what we've got going on right over here in this area, and that's what we've got coming up for you guys. We've got more clearing of the land because that's like a continual thing. We got the professionals coming in to clear this part of the land, and then we've got a lot of work to do. So I hope you guys are along for the journey. I hope that you guys stick around and stay with us. We are going to continue to bring you along the build as well as day-to-day life, let you guys in a little bit into our little group, our little family thing that we got going on.
Oh yeah.
And just take you along for the journey. So I'm happy that you guys are here. I'm thankful for you guys being here. But we got a lot more coming down the pipe for you guys. So stay tuned for that. But I'm hot, Gary's hot. I need to go get me some fresh lemonade. We're gonna get off this thing. I hope you guys have enjoyed this video, and until the next one, we hope you have a good one.
And we'll catch you on the next one.
Bye, you guys.
Later.